Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Linda Pulscope.
Scott Charlton.
And today we are joined by Sarah Johnsone and Fez! Woo! Dead or alive.
They are the only options.
There we go. I always forget. Yeah, they could be dead or alive.
It's like Ant Deck.
I know. Well, who are you, Stephen Mulhern?
Yeah, I'm Stephen. Yeah, I'll take that. Stephen Mulhern is a dude.
Are we all doing? You're all right?
We're good, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Awesome stuff. We're going to hear some tunes by you later on, but at the start of the podcast, we always talk about what we've been doing this week. Who would like to go first?
You go first.
Do you want me to go? I
Yeah.
knew you were going to do that. It's been a transitional week for Jack because I've got a new job. Didn't know if I was going to talk about it or not, but I'm already on the Instagram, so I was like, I'll just talk about it. I now work at Guitar in Newcastle.
Oh, really?
So
Great
it's my first week there. I started on Wednesday, and now today was my last day of my first week. So it's been quite full on. I've never had a proper job before, so getting used to the 9 to 5.
We've all been musicians.
Yeah, getting used to the 9 to 5 crap's been interesting. But it's been class because I just get to talk about guitars all day, and it's mint. So I can't really say fairer than that, really. Other than that, I've been at Stack. We did a live stream.
We did do a live stream.
We did a live stream for the launch of In My Stride Live at Loft. We'll link that down below. So yeah, that was fun. You guys were gigging?
We were gigging.
Saturday,
you gigging?
Sunday. We're in Filey on Saturday and then Stockton on Sunday, weren't we?
Oh, Stockton.
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
play
From Stockton.
in a...
Yeah, we're in a covers band.
We're in a covers band.
right,
We do
okay.
60s covers.
Right.
Cool.
So yeah, we
The
went.
preamps, check them out. You'll know that by now if you've been watching.
The preamps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
what
cool,
Carl.
that's cool.
So Holiday Park
venue
season
is it?
started again.
Yeah.
What venue is it?
Stockton, it was a club, social club in Stockton. What was it called?
Oh, you need to remember.
Malleable.
Oh yeah.
Malleable Club.
Where's that?
I don't know
Is it near the High
whereabouts.
Street?
It's near Norton,
Oh, Norton, okay.
but
That's
it's
a bit
under
further from me.
Stockton.
Yeah. Norton
Yeah.
is still in Stockton.
All
Okay.
right. Is that how it's classed?
It is, yeah.
But yeah, that's what we've been up to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Back on
yeah.
the
The club
Holiday Park
grind.
scene.
Yeah, we're on Saturday.
Start the season.
Everything's opened up again. Oh yeah.
Nice
All
one.
the
Nice one.
havens.
Because it's kind of like March till what, like September,
Yeah,
October
yeah,
time.
pretty
It's kind of
much.
yeah. I did it once upon a time. That's why I mentioned it.
Fond memories.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was class at the time. I don't know if I'd do it again.
That's
like
good fun, man. We were stuck in a
Good fun.
caravan for 5 hours. It was great.
it's
Cool
more
caravan.
like I think it's more the band you're in because I think I'd quite like to be in your band, but like I think the band I was in was good crack, but it wasn't like yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. I think
We'll leave it there.
we'll leave it at that. Plus, like I left, didn't make any profit because I just ended up spending all my money on like food and drinks and
Yeah.
when you've got like 8 hours to kill, and there's a bar.
Yeah. It's
Kind
yeah,
of like-
it's a dangerous game. though.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
We just watched Saturday Night TV,
We
don't
did. We were watching Ant Deck.
Oh,
the
what,
caravan.
Saturday night-
Rock and roll we
and
are. people.
Starstruck as well.
what did you not go on till?
Till 10?
We got there at 5.
Uh-huh.
We were set up for 5,
Yeah, we're set
and we
up for
weren't
5.
on till 10 o'clock.
Wow. So, but you were told to set up at 5.
Yeah.
They wanted a sound check.
Aye.
She was so happy, the woman. I wanted to wring her neck when we got there.
But there you go.
I think I'll stick to the 9 to 5.
I would if I was you.
Yeah. What have you guys been up to then?
We went to Sheffield.
Yeah.
Was that this
good.
week? I think it was last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah, we did a first gig down there
Awesome.
with Baltic and Strays. If you know Strays.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we all
nice
got
one.
a minibus down there and back in one day.
Was that
It was
heck?
very, it was very
Yeah.
intense.
Full on day.
14 hours.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. It was good. And yeah, it was a free gig, so there was a lot of people there. Thank God.
Very cool.
So I was like,
What
I don't know many
venue in
people.
Sheffield was it?
It was called the Washington.
The Washington.
Yeah. It was just like a pub. I'm hearing
That's
like
a cool name for a venue.
somebody else
yeah,
mentioning that.
people call it the Washi.
Washington.
I feel like somebody else was talking about that the other day. I don't know
Unless
if
it was
us.
someone from Baltic.
It possibly
maybe.
was. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Could have been Parkview talking about it because they're friends with Baltic.
This is true. I feel like it's been mentioned recently.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I could just be completely making it up. Very cool. Have
Yeah.
you got any other gigs coming up soon?
Yeah, we're doing one at the do you know the Grove, the new place opened up in Byker?
Yes, I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard
It's called The Grove?
Yeah, it's called
That
The Grove.
like a grove.
Such a good
I
name.
love, and their logo's like based on like the shape
TV,
of the
yeah,
building,
yeah,
the
yeah.
shape of the building, like Byker wall. So it's
Right.
very
Right.
ingrained in the local area. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm hearing a lot about the venue. We're supporting Courtney Dixon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney's meant like.
Yeah, no, she's doing some mad stuff at the minute.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Mm.
Jen, what
she's
else are we
really
doing? Oh, we meant to play at Xerox on Wednesday, but it's been postponed now. So that should be sometime coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah.
The band we were going to play with, I think they cancelled their tour.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like the
just-
Northern
Not
Irish
ideal.
band. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
I mean, maybe we'll get a chance to do it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Well, if you give us your dates, I'll put them in the description of
Oh,
the
yeah.
YouTube video if people want to check them out.
Yeah.
But other than that, that is what we have been doing this week. Okay, it's time for.
What are you listening to?
Okay, what have you been listening to? This section is all about what we've been listening to this week, and as always, everything that we mention now will be put in a Spotify playlist, which will be linked down below on YouTube. What have we been listening to this week, Scott?
Hang on, let's get the name of the song.
Oh,
I'm
slagging it.
half
Good point. I should
prepared.
really check as well.
That's how it
Yeah.
is when
Yeah.
you're listening on
Spotify
Spotify. If we were all listening on CDs and all that, you'd know.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
This is
mean?
true,
You'd
yeah,
know
on
it in your
vinyl.
head, but because we're all on Spotify.
Feel
you've
free
got
to
it.
check if you want to check.
I've got one in my head though,
I've got
which
one.
is just like I've just been playing non-stop.
All right.
I've got it.
Have you
I
got
feel
it,
like we
Scott?
might say the same thing.
What are you gonna say?
Go on, let you go first,
then
then, if you've got it.
I'm going to say I Want to Be a Cowboy by CMAT.
Ah.
I've been singing it so much, I can't get it out of my head.
No, I've not heard that.
Great song.
That's cheap.
Yeah, you saw her live and I didn't know who she was.
Yeah,
then.
I sold some
But I'm
merch
so
for her
jealous.
at the Clooney. Clooney too. She's really good. Really
Right.
great performer.
What did you say she was called?
C-Matt.
Seema.
So just
It-
like in capitals, CMAT.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
her
I have
it's
seen
her
that,
initials.
She's Irish.
Yeah.
Right.
She's really cool.
Oh, very
So
cool.
good.
Fan of her.
Is that
good.
both your answers?
No, so
No.
I've been listening to Purple by Wonder Horse.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
on repeat.
Oh, I've been listening to Wonder Horse.
Such a
Morphine's my
tune.
favourite.
Oh, is it?
Morphine.
Yeah,
Do
fair.
you know how they
they're
did the
all
live
unreal.
performances where it's got the grainy look on? I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
You shared
yeah.
that today, didn't you?
I did, because
Yeah,
I've been watching them so much. They're wicked, them, like.
They're unreal. They're unreal. The
Yeah.
guitar work, the vocal, like the production on it. Such like great songwriting on that one. It reminds me of like something. It's very nostalgic. The sound of Purple.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like the way it. I don't know. It's just like it sounds like something no one writes anymore, but people should be writing more in the way it's sung.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't really describe it.
Well,
any
when
better than
when
that.
Hannah Robbins came on, she was talking about them as well. That was one of
Yeah.
her suggestions, and we were saying it's sort of like a mashup between Radiohead and Foo Fighters, isn't it?
Yeah,
That-
yeah,
that
yeah.
Sort
I
of
think
sound,
so.
isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. There's a lot of that twinkly guitar work, like little arpeggiated things that he does. But yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. Great
Definitely
vibe.
Clooney as well, I think so.
They are.
They
aren't
are,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
able
we've
to
just
get
been
tickets,
informed our
unfortunately.
bassist has actually got 2 free tickets for us.
I
Not free
know.
tickets, spare tickets for us. We thought we wouldn't be able to go, so
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
He was going to take his dad or something. He's like, oh no, you guys can come. Sound, we'll come.
Nice one.
Thank you, Tom.
Nice ones. Shall I do mine now?
Yeah, go on, man. Yeah.
I forgot what it was called again.
Oh,
Oh no,
yeah.
I've got it here.
Can I get the stuff?
Theo Katzman?
Oh,
yes.
Spoke about. Have you heard of Theo Katzman? Wolfpack. He's
I love
he does some
Wolfpack.
drum stuff for them, and he's releasing solo music again. He's done a few albums, and
You forgot the name of it again,
I
haven't
did.
you?
He's doing these singles leading up to the album coming out, and there's one came out on Friday called "You Got to Go Through Me," and it's like a ballady type song.
Okay.
And he's
Sounds a bit rude.
the whole album that the songs on it are all live takes done in one take, and there's like a video for each song that comes up on YouTube.
Oh, right.
And that's how I found it.
That's
and
old school. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
just really cool. It's like this sort of 60s style ballad, and it's got this sort of like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a sort of vocal group type thing in one of the interludes and stuff.
Like an
No,
a cappella.
yeah, like well, it's got like a choiry sort of thing.
Oh,
almost,
right.
Yeah.
Nice
But
one.
no, that's what I've been listening to. What about yous?
Should I me to go next?
Yeah, go for it.
So I've mentioned it on the podcast before. It's been one of me what you listened to before. Girl called Alana Springsteen.
Ah,
No
yes.
relation to Bruce, although somewhere down the line, quite
Yeah,
possibly.
I suppose there's got to be.
Quite possibly. She's releasing a 3-part album, and she released the first single off of the first part. And I'm really into country music. She's a country artist, and the song title is like the most oxymoron, funniest title for a country song ever. It's literally called "You Don't Deserve a Country Song."
Oh.
So obviously, all country songs are like, you know, like about a breakup and like how
Hot like a truck.
yeah, hot. Well, yeah, that was the other one. Yeah, they're all like quite cliche, like breakup songs or whatever, and it's like it's saying, "Well, you don't deserve my writing." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
It's a
clever.
great tune. Proper like 4-chord bash out kind of style. Production is like amazing. Yeah, Lana Springsteen, really, really cool.
Check it
I'll
out.
look her up, yeah.
Lyndon.
Mine's a bit of a throwback, so mine's going to
As
be...
it always
as
is.
it always is. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh,
Which
tune.
album version or
Big
single
tune.
version?
Album version.
Oh, aye. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
middle
Yeah,
section.
you've
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
have
yeah,
that.
You've got to have the middle section. It's not the song without the
It's the
middle
most
section.
important bit, I think.
I was rewatching the... there's a breakdown on YouTube
Warren.
with Warren Hewitt,
Warren.
good producer. And he goes through each track individually. You can hear all the parts, and there's some great harmonies in which you don't hear in the original. Like you can only hear it when you're all breaking down. But it's fantastic. The layering of all the stuff and the guitar playing is just the tone of the guitar is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it's a great tune.
It's just
Yeah.
there's something about it. It's
Nah,
just
it's a magical tune,
absolutely
that, like.
fantastic. But yeah, that.
Yeah, it's really good. I always thought they should have put that, although maybe it is. I have rewatched it recently, so I hope I'm right in assuming. It's not on Sons of Anarchy, and it should be because
What, that
it's,
song?
Yeah, because have you watched Sons of Anarchy?
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Yeah, the
I
whole
know the
crack
vibe.
is that their logo is a Reaper,
Right. Okay.
and this
opportunity missed.
yeah, there's signs in the show saying "Fear the Reaper" and all this kind of stuff. But as far as I'm aware, it's not in the show. I've watched it very recently for the fucking 10th time, so I should know. It's my favorite show. Pretty sure they don't use it, but that is a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Unless Jack's wrong, which he quite possibly could be. But yeah, that is what we've been listening to this week. If you want to check out those tunes, there'll be a Spotify playlist link down below in the description on YouTube, or type in WAYLT Limetree on Spotify and you'll find it yourself. Okay, it's time for
The Limetree Time Machine.
the Limetree Time Machine. Concept of this one, guys, is that you've got a time machine. Where you going?
Anywhere,
So
anywhere.
is it musically or non-musically?
Most guests have had 2 answers where they've went musical and non-musical, so you can have a couple of goes. You've got loads of mileage on the left on the time machine, so you can go wherever you want. Yeah,
I'm gonna say musically, probably the 60s.
yeah,
Jimi Hendrix, Beatles.
yeah.
Maybe go to Woodstock.
Yeah, so
Another,
Yeah,
another
well,
one.
we've
yeah.
had that.
Oh, has that been done?
There's going to be
Yeah.
lots of people at Woodstock
Aye.
in this time
As there
machine.
was.
Yeah.
Non-musically, maybe 10 AD. Try and see if Jesus was real or anything like that. Just go right back.
Wow,
Something
no one
will
said
never.
that yet. That's a
Yeah.
good
That's
answer.
Dinosaurs.
We
Sorry,
can
yeah.
say that.
We have had dinosaurs.
There's
No,
I
I'd
want to
probably
see the
go.
dinosaurs.
I'd probably go 1 BC, and then to wait for. Well, we can both go
Yeah,
there
no,
and
that's
we'll
our
see
answer,
together
that's
if he's
our
real.
answer. That's
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Save on the
I want to
petrol and
figure
go
it out.
together. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
If time machines ran on petrol, I
Yeah.
can't imagine they do the
Whatever the run on.
plutonium.
A diesel
Yes,
Jenny
aye.
time
Yeah.
machine.
The thing
2
is,
litre
though,
diesel time machine.
V power, T power.
Tea
Time.
time.
There we go. Where were you going? Where you going?
I was going to say the same thing, but I mean, it's like if you go back, then would I be? Well, 1 beast. That's like, if would we be like what they are? You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want to be me then. But
Yeah.
if I'm in 1 BC, am I also 1 BC? Am I just living 1 BC,
Oh,
or is
right.
it
You
like
mean like
me
That's
now?
true, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I would
That's
love to
interesting.
go to just be a caveman. You know?
Okay.
Obviously it's a
But you wanna
terrible.
fit in the
I want to
time.
be a caveman though. Do you know
So
what
you
I
don't
mean?
have the luxury of having clothes.
Yeah. I don't know what clothes.
Or modern stuff.
Yeah,
that you'd
no,
be
exactly,
Used to.
'cause
Yeah.
that's
You'd have to
horrible.
make them if you were to go there.
So when you land,
yeah.
are we saying that when you land there, you're automatically dressed as a caveman? You're living the life of
And
a
you
caveman?
can't remember. No, but
Anything
you want to
else.
be able to remember.
Or is it like Doctor Who,
When
where
you
you
go
go back and you're still the same
Yeah,
person?
you're just a bit of a
you know what I mean?
tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a tourist because that would be horrible.
No, but if
But to go, if we were to go,
Bad reviews on
caveman
Trustpilot immediately.
I don't know what I'd do without scrolling.
No, but if you-
and
if
coffee
you've-
and everything.
if you don't remember when you come back, there's no point you haven't gone.
Oh, are we coming back as well?
I mean, you can stay there
If you
want.
really enjoy
I
it,
didn't realise it was just a
stay.
ticket.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I was just happy to see
Oh,
you
sorry. I thought it was like a little trip.
go. Yeah, well, I was
It can be whatever you
sort of
want it to
be.
going- going off.
Yeah.
Right.
No one's ever put as much thought into their answers
No.
as you guys
No,
have.
I
that's
love
the
it,
thing.
I
I
love
need to
it.
know the bounds.
We all just went Live Aid, and then that was it.
But, that's good, that's good. 80s would be, I guess,
Yeah.
an obvious. Yeah, 80s. Would
I'd
be
go
sick.
to anything,
Yeah.
really.
So
Nice one.
your musical answer would be
90s.
90s,
Yeah,
grunge.
Yeah. Get into it, and come on, you got to do that, haven't you? Really?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Hang on. What am I saying? 70s. Go to the late 70s, and just catch it from there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
from
yeah.
Live through it.
being how
Yeah,
old I
live
am now.
through
So
it.
just if it is literally me now,
That's
right
a shout,
now,
yeah.
just go late 70s
Clever.
and catch it from there. I think.
That would be cool to live through that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good answer.
Yeah, but I'm getting Woodstock on the end of that. But I'm going 69.
True. No, you are
But
winning.
I'm going to be old
Yeah.
by the 90s.
True. Yeah, I'll be still kicking.
I would do that. I would go
The downsides to it, I suppose.
60s and just
60s
live through the
and live
rest.
through it.
Yeah.
Just go through it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Be straight at the cavern.
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
Definitely.
Unreal.
I always thought, like, I think I may have said this before, but, like, just go back to, like, 61, write all the Beatles hits before they did.
Yeah.
Cash them
Well, they
in.
did
Isn't
this,
there a
didn't they?
film?
What's that called?
Yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a great
yeah,
film.
yeah.
Great.
I was listening to the soundtrack this morning.
What of that?
Yeah. I forgot
commute?
on my commute, yeah. Because I'm working now. No. Yeah, it is actually a really good movie. I was even thinking about songs that we would do here for it. Because
Oh,
I
nice
think Long
I'm
and
down
Winding,
for doing Beatles
Long
songs.
and Winding
Well,
Road, I think we should do.
Oh,
That's a
magic
good
that.
song.
So we're going 70s and live through,
Yeah, late 70s.
pit stop
and-
being a caveman and then come back.
yeah, that's it. I mean, it needs to, as I say, have quite a bit of mileage, but I think we
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
it. I think we can make it.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
start. I mean, if I'm, start in Caveman, and then just go straight to the late 70s.
Sure.
gonna
say,
You'd
it's
fit
gonna
in,
be
like,
so
looking the
long.
same, like, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
people,
yeah,
people
yeah.
wore this.
It looked too.
Yeah,
Some of the chest there.
Yeah, man. absolutely. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so we're joined by Sarah and Fez. Sarah is a local artist. Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Stockton,
Stockton.
but I
like
live in
Stockton.
Newcastle.
Okay, cool. Are you here for uni or do you just live here?
I did go to uni here, but that was ages ago now. But I'm still here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I do like Stockton. A lot of
Do
good.
you?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Yeah. Do you not like Stockton?
It's all right.
That's why it's
I love it
Newcastle.
in like a certain way, but I understand
Yeah.
that it's shit. But if anyone else calls it shit, I'm like, no, come on.
Yeah, it's
Only
like
I-
your
It's
own
Your
child.
Stockton.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're allowed to like tell your child
Yeah, exactly.
that
yeah.
you were sick of them, but if anybody else does, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly,
no, you
come
can't
on.
be doing that.
LTSP.
Yeah. It's got a charm to it.
Yeah,
that polite, the polite way of saying it.
Yes.
That's the polite way of saying it. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, your music, and what you've been up to lately?
Yeah, so I started playing in a band about a year and a half ago. Up until then, I was just doing like solo stuff, doing a few open mics and stuff. Then I released my first single tonight, and then I was joined by Fez and Tom, and then now Aaron, our drummer. And then we've been doing gigs around the northeast and a couple across the country since then. And we also have a new band member. We got Alfred from, do you know Ceramic?
Mm-hmm.
So Alfred's now
I
on
know,
the keys
Tom
for us.
Goodwin.
Oh, you know Tom?
Yeah. He was in our band before Lyndon was in the
Oh,
preamps.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no
Right.
way.
I took his place.
He's a good lad, Tom. Like.
Yeah, he is.
yeah,
Small
He
world.
is. We played with him the other day when Aaron couldn't play a gig, so Tom jumped on the drums for us. So yeah.
He's a mid drummer.
But
Like.
yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
unreal.
yeah.
He's unreal guitarist as well.
Mm.
He's got it all. But yeah, that's us.
Nice one.
What kind of style of music genre is your music? Would you say?
I always say this. I don't even know if it's accurate, really, but I say like indie rock with like jazzy, bluesy influences. But
So
Sounds
bit
cool.
bit of everything.
yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
of a melting pot of stuff because we all have very different like influences and stuff. But yeah.
Do you just write together, or is it your composition and then
Um,
you bring it to the band? Or
We all write what we play. I'll think of like the start of something and I'll have some chords and some lyrics and stuff and then I'll bring it to the rest of the guys and then we all sort of build it from there.
yeah,
Mm.
sounds like us.
Mm.
Very cool.
Aye.
Yeah.
And yourself, what's your kind of background musically?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been playing in bands since I was like a young fetus, but
Nice.
young fetus as opposed
As
to
opposed to an old
Yeah.
and
There's the title.
yeah, since growing into a slightly older chap, I've we started playing together. From the start
2021
really,
or
yeah.
something.
And yeah, I mean, Sarah played me some of her like tunes she didn't think were very good at the time, which now I hope you do think are good.
Yeah.
They are very good. We sort of developed them. And yeah, I mean that's it really. I mean I'm from London. I live up here now.
I was going to say, I was about to
Yeah.
ask where you were from.
Yeah. So I'm from the vague vicinity of Wembley.
Okay.
And I mean, I came up here originally to study, and I graduated in September, and now I'm just sort of floating. Well, I've got a job and whatnot, boring, but there you go.
Oh, nice one.
Very cool. Do you see yourself staying here a while?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just a great culture up here musically,
Yeah.
especially. I think there's no real reason for me to look elsewhere, especially at the minute with all the opportunities that are just local right now.
Sure, yeah.
And as well, just in the northeast as a whole. I think it's all sort of going on. I don't really want to.
Yeah, it's a really
Sort
good
of,
scene
yeah.
in Newcastle.
Yeah, it's just unreal. And, all the bands up here, like every day, there's a gig that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Whether or not I can make it, there's always something I want to be at.
Oh, yeah, there's lots on.
So that I can't say. I mean, and I'm from London, and I can't say that when I was in London, at least, that I would think every single night I want to go to this.
Yeah.
Like at a grassroots level as well, something that you can actually afford to go to. You could afford to go to gig every night if and it wouldn't be much, and you're seeing quality artists every night. So yeah, in short answer, there's no reason for me to really go anywhere else at the moment.
The scene in the northeast might be in poor taste to say this, but I'll explain what I mean. It's very incestuous, the Newcastle music scene.
No, it is.
Everyone knows everyone, as we've just found out.
Yeah.
Like, again, with now working in a guitar shop, I see lots of people that, like, I've known for years come in, and then they know somebody else. They know that other people work in there who've worked there for years. And you look at, like, anybody's friends list on Facebook and you go, oh, well, I know him and I know him. I was in a band with him and all that. It's very incestuous.
No, it is. It is. Yeah.
In a good way.
No, in a great
not
way.
in the bad way.
In a great way.
Maybe another word would have worked there instead, but never mind.
Yeah.
I think it has a nice community.
That's a much better way of putting it. Yeah.
I lived in Manchester last year, and like there's still strong, like, good scene there, like loads of great bands, but it didn't have the same thing of like, you'll see the same people at gigs, and like someone will come see yours, you'll go see theirs. Like it didn't seem like any of that was really going on, unless I just didn't tap into it. But that's something I really love about playing in Newcastle.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many venues now. I mean, was walking around town yesterday, and I didn't know this is where it was. I assumed it was in the Granger Market, but that Market Shaker place, that's in the big market. But I always thought it was in... Have you been?
No, I've not been. But I know where it is, yeah.
I thought it was in the Granger Market for some reason, but it's in the market. It's in the big market next to opposite the Greek restaurant.
What is that? Is that a gig venue?
Yeah. Yes, but I feel like
I never knew.
Which one?
Market Shaker.
Market Shaker? Is it a gig venue? No,
it was. But
was
correct
it
me if I'm
originally?
wrong. I believe I saw a post on their Facebook like this week saying that they're not doing gigs now.
Ah.
Oh, right.
Could be wrong, but I'm positive I saw that because that's because I thought like I'm sure they were messaging me and a few others about it, and then I saw the post and I was like, oh, okay, well I guess that's not happening. But yeah, I mean, like apart from that one, not doing music, there's so many venues cropping up. Even like just bars in general doesn't have to be necessarily a gig venue. There's always something, like you say, going on.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that Blues and Bourbon. Have you been to Blues and Bourbon yet?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. Did it used to be called? Is that Billy Bootlegger?
Used
That's
to
the
be,
one.
yeah.
I haven't been in since it's changed hands actually, but it used to be a midnight in there, and Billy's like.
I think I have, and I think it seems the same inside. I think it's just the name that's different. I think anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a real cool place.
They serve pickle juice and moonshine.
They do. It's flipping lethal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably good. That pickle juice, especially, like if you're like feeling a bit tired or something.
But it's that alcohol. It's
just pickle juice. I mean, I think they can put alcohol in it.
Yeah.
But I said to him, "Oh, what are you gonna give me? Just something. What are you gonna give me?" He said, "Pickle juice, mate." He gave it to me. I was like, "Am I gonna drink that?" Drank it. Lovely.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's great, refreshing, cold pickle juice. Have it.
I've had the moonshine.
Have you?
It's like.
It's just the strongest stuff.
It is
I will
strong,
say on record right now, it is the worst hangover I've ever had in my entire life. It was bad because it was when hi Sophie, me and Sophie were friends. It was when we went out one night in Billy Bootleggers, and I said, "Oh, let's get a couple of moonshines, and this will be a great idea." She took one sip and went, "Oh, I'm not having that." So I had two.
Ooh.
That was it.
Yeah.
Well, that was a silly thing to do,
That
wasn't
was
it?
all she wrote. That I don't drink anymore, but that was when I did, and it was just it was a bad idea. So, but if Blues and Bourbon are listening, I apologise for completely slagging off your menu there. But it's a cool bar nonetheless. Awesome stuff. Well, we're going to hear a couple of your tunes later on. We always put a little snippet at the end of the podcast, but there'll be a full version out on YouTube tomorrow. And while I remember, the playlist from the segment earlier, we always put in a couple of tunes from the artist in question from that episode. Which tune/tunes would you like added to the playlist?
Hurricane. And is it one?
You can do 2 if you want.
Where are
I don't know.
Um,
Don't Wanna Be a Girl. Is these my tunes?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, you just I was
Stick
like,
Wonderwall in there. Why not?
Let's not.
okay, yeah, them two. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Check it out with the link below, and the full version of the snippet at the end of the video will be out tomorrow. Okay, it's time for
The quiz and other games.
Okay, the quiz. We usually play this quiz. At some point, we will probably play another game, but we really like this game.
I like this game.
It's became the go-to. It's called the Next Line game, made famous by Nevermind the Buzzcocks. So basically, I'll say a line
Don't
of...
sue us.
Yes, please don't. Basically, I'll say a line of a song, and you just got to finish it. But this week, because there's 2 of you and there's 2 of you, we're going to play in teams. So...
Bring it on,
do
guys.
you want to do it where I'll still just shout it out?
Yeah,
and,
go for it then. We'll have to reach for this and clap
yeah.
at either one of us.
So I'll say it. Yes. So I'll say it, and whoever buzzes in first can do it. But either of you can answer,
Okay.
and then you'll get a point for your team. Are we all ready?
I think so.
All right. All these tunes were picked from the Naughty's Pop playlist.
Oh, well, man.
here we go. I'm
So-
We're in a 60s
I
band,
know,
man.
man. I thought we'd have a theme this week, you see. All right, here we go. Too high, can't come down.
Losing my head, spinning round and round.
Oh, yes!
That's sick.
I know the song.
There's competition
Yeah.
this week. That was Britney
To be
Spears.
fair, I actually did it as well before I knew what it was. I just recognised the first part of it. Did it? I
You're
thought,
like, yeah.
thank God.
Oh, it's one.
Did you know it though?
It's 1-0.
Nah.
Did you not?
What song is it? Who's it by?
Britney Spears.
Oh, I'm not big on
No, it's not. Yeah, it's Britney Spears, isn't it? No, it's not Britney Spears.
It's Britney Spears, isn't it?
It is. It's
Yeah.
Toxic.
Toxic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Toxic.
Yeah, we were on about this earlier.
Yes, we were, because Liam Kane did
damn.
a cover of it.
You're right.
Watch
This
the video.
This is the best competition we've had.
Yep.
Not already anyone else off. But
Okay. My heart is numb, has no feeling.
Oh,
Wait.
I swear I know this.
There's definitely one person in this room who should get this.
It's
like.
me.
Yeah, it's you. You know the song, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. My heart is numb, has no feeling.
Oh my God, I literally. Oh my God.
Should we go half points
No,
and
no,
I'll
I
sing
think you
it?
should
Oh,
give us
he's
a
got
second.
it. Okay.
It's there.
As soon as you say it, I'm not going to get it. As soon as you say it, though.
Try and watch you.
Nah, because it.
Um,
That's not how I'm remembering.
I'm going to have to push you.
Sing it.
All right, we're going to go half points,
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
and I'll sing
I
it.
do know
Get your hand
it.
up.
My heart is numb, has no feeling.
Why I'm still healing.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, Lyndon.
I did.
Who is it again?
Just take
Take
that.
that.
Oh.
Patience.
I just couldn't
Yeah, I
get the
wasn't
tune in
actually
my
good
head.
at that.
I was the same.
Right, okay, well, that's 2-0.
1.5.
Oh, sorry, yes, 1.5.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Scott. Fuck me, you're counting this week, aren't you?
Damn
It's
right.
because of a competition here, Jack.
I know. We might lose.
It's only a bit of fun, how are? Right, okay. Here's the thing, we started out friends.
It was cool, but it was all pretend.
3-0.
No, you're proper.
No, 2.5.
It's because the way you
2.5
listen to
0.
music.
Fuck's sake.
I know, yeah, because
Yeah, you live in
I don't even really like the
I know
noise.
the
What song
as
is it?
well.
It's Kelly Clarkson, Since
Yeah.
You've Been Gone. Oh, great song.
Lord.
All right. 2.5 0. Disco dancing with the lights down low.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm going to pass it over.
Looking out for a place to go.
No,
Oh,
Is
no,
it
it's.
not that?
I thought it was that.
Do it again.
you're thinking of
Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah,
but
that's not the
not a
90s.
90s
Of
song.
course it's not.
No. Disco dancing with the lights down low. Remember, it's 2000s,
Like
people.
something plays my heart like a stereo.
You're quite close,
Oh,
but
I know
not
the song
quite.
as well,
Beats are pumping on my stereo.
There we go.
though. It's
Yeah, I
It's
know.
not Girls Aloud.
It is
It's Girls Aloud.
yeah. It's a fucking great song, that, like.
Ah,
First
yeah.
ever performance in college was that song.
Was it?
Sound of the Underground.
Scott, I think we've lost.
Yeah, I think you've lost. Like, I think it's going to be a clean sweep here, like. Right. Because you're hot and you're cold.
You're yes and you're no.
There we go.
Yeah.
You're in and you're
That's
out,
the
you're up
tune.
and you're down. There we
That
go.
is the tune.
Okay.
He's got
Did you know that?
You're hot and you're cold.
It's Katy Perry.
When the world leaves you feeling blue.
Oh.
Oh.
I can guess what it might be.
If you don't know the answer, be a chancer and buzz in anyway.
Say it again.
When the world leaves you feeling blue.
Should I guess?
And you don't know what to do.
No.
I'll be here for you.
No. Does end with you, though.
Oh no, I do.
Say it
actually know
again.
what
I say it
is.
again.
When the
Oh, no,
world
shoot.
leaves you feeling blue.
I feel as though I know it.
I'll be there for you.
No. It's not the
Why?
Friends. It's not the Friends theme tune.
Uh,
We're going to go half points and
Yeah.
I'll sing it.
Yeah.
When the world leaves you feeling blue.
You can count on me. I'll be there for you.
There we go. S
Oh,
Club
no.
7.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. All right. Have you just got the one so far?
Yes,
Yeah,
shut
we've
up.
lost.
Let's just- I like
your face, Jack.
I like being the quiz master. All right. I'm spinning around. I think that was you.
Get out of my way.
There's one word different. I'm not
Get out
gonna
of my
I'm
way,
not
is
gonna
it?
allow it. I'm gonna pass it over.
Move out of my way.
There we go. Oh, he's being harsh this week. Okay, 2 more to go. But we know who's won. In fact, you can't win now, I
No.
think.
Oh.
So we're playing for second.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Okay. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Glasses in my car. I'm gonna hit the city.
You're so close, but I'm probably just going to allow it.
Are you big on the work of Kesha? Or I mean, I don't know what it is.
If you could pass that at karaoke, like, I'm gonna allow it. It's grab my glasses. I'm out the door. Gonna hit the city.
I had city in my head.
You had glasses and door and city, so I'll
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
allowed.
and final one, playing for second, Scott in London. If you can't get a girl, but your best friend can.
Can you dig it? Yes.
No.
Not a clue, is on.
It's a.
I don't actually know this.
If you can't get a girl, but your best friend can. That's kind of how it's sung as well. Just giving you a little cheeky hint there.
I've not.
It's time to move your body.
There we go.
Robbie Williams.
Yeah, rock DJ.
Your body.
Well, that was flipping great. Well done.
Very good.
Yes.
I tell you what, we have never
love
had
the
a
quiz.
clean sweep as good as that ever. You usually dominate
I'm
it.
disappointed in myself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was the quiz.
Nice.
Well done.
Good quiz.
Okay, it's time for
Quick fire questions.
quick fire questions. Okay, the first kind of 6 or 7 questions are more music artist orientated, and then we just got some fun ones at the end. And we've answered all these questions now.
We have.
Although we may answer them again. Who knows if they've changed? Okay. What's the reason you got into music? Starting with you.
Lockdown. Horrible answer, I know.
Really?
But yeah, I'd never really written many songs. And then I was just like, I'm going to give this a go. And it was like 4 a.m. on the kitchen floor. I just started having a go. And my dad was like, that's too loud. But I kept doing it every night for the rest of lockdown and then came out with some good songs.
And did it never play before that?
And I'd only ever done like covers at open mics and stuff. I'd never really
Okay.
tried writing anything. But yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all kind of started there.
Those words you said sound like song lyrics. 4 a.m. on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
You should make a song with that. Like.
Yeah.
Sounds like the
no,
Beatles
should
song.
actually.
What's the song? It's on.
You've narrowed that down to about 500.
It's on Sgt. Pepper's, and it's the day that Paul McCartney died. Apparently, like Wednesday afternoon on at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
She's leaving home.
5 o'clock.
She's
Yeah.
leaving home.
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
home.
Oh, that's well said, that one.
With
Good
a
song.
Yeah.
thingy. What you call
It's
it?
called a harp.
Harp.
That's the
Or a
one.
thingy.
You knew what I meant though, didn't you?
Fez, yourself. What's the reason you got into music?
Pretty much the same as everyone else. School of Rock.
That was my answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Class.
it's because I did play guitar before that, but it was the guitar that Zach played before he picked up the V-neck. What is it,
Sure,
Flying
yeah.
V. But that's when I wanted an electric, and
Yeah.
that's when I really started playing, I suppose.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
School of Rock's good.
Yeah.
Okay, your earliest memory of listening to music.
That's a good question.
We're going way.
I know what
Oh,
mine
I
is
do
and I
know
don't
it,
like
though.
it. It was Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh,
And I used to request to have this on as like a 5-year-old, not knowing what the song's about. So my dad would be like, yeah, okay, fine. But like I used to love it. I was like obsessed with it.
Class.
Tune, so.
It's true. Yeah, it is great.
I swear it was like people started like reinterpreting it, and it became like,
it's I read somewhere it's about like ugly girls at the club.
Yeah,
or something.
it's like
I was
really
like,
out.
Yeah, I think it is.
I was requesting that to be on.
But then we look. I remember you and me actually read into it, and it's like I don't know if it actually is about that.
Yeah, I don't know. What did we
they
think it was as
they
well?
referred to. They used the metaphor in different ways, and I swear, I can't remember what it was. There was a specific thing.
It's a very complex song.
Yeah, very interesting.
You'd never know.
Many
You'd
layers.
never know.
Yourself, your earliest memory of listening to music?
My earliest memory would actually be my mum bought for me Kanye West Graduation when I was like a child, in HMV.
Yeah.
And it was like, at first it was like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. And like she bought it for me. I didn't know what anything was. I'd never really heard music before. So she chose that for me, which is quite an interesting first.
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
8 years old, 9 years old, whatever. And then it was Daft Punk Discovery. It's the first 2 CDs I have. And then it's like McFly. So
I've had a McFly.
You know.
Oh, I think we've all had a McFly.
Yeah, you've got to
great.
You're not
culture.
cool unless you've had a McFly.
Exactly.
Very cool. Okay, the best gig you've been to?
Oh.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
okay. I would say it was at Victoria's Festival, but Paolo Nutini. It was unreal.
Funnily enough, that would be the worst gig I've been to.
No,
Yeah.
were you at,
Did
were
you
you
like
at
it?
that?
Did you? We
It
went-
was a real room splitter.
Yeah, this is
Like,
the thing. Yeah.
Because me and Fez lost the rest of our friends, and like I was like crying. Fez was like, "Oh my god!" It was, like,
When
amazing.
was it that you saw him?
Like just summer last gone.
Oh, so it would have been the same tour, the same.
Yeah,
settings,
and then we
the
met
way
up with
you
the
saw
rest of our friends that we lost, and they were like, "Yeah, that was shit, wasn't it?" And I was like, "What?" I felt like we had 2 different experiences.
Yeah.
him. See, I really
I don't know.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't.
we
What-
saw
what-
him.
And
why
I was
did-
indifferent. So
we saw him at the Hydro
Why
in
did you not like
Glasgow.
him?
Do you know what? Like, I mean, I'm not mega into him anyway, but the songs that I do like, I really like. We didn't play Last Request. He didn't play. Did he play Jenny Don't Be Hasty?
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't play that.
I think he redid
I
it.
think he played it. At
Did it-
ours. Where did you?
Was
sing?
that one of the ones? with
Glasgow
that- Yeah, the
Hydro.
Hydro in
Right.
Glasgow.
He did. So I think arguably my favorite song by him is Pencil Full of Lead.
Oh,
The way that he reworked that was fucking atrocious. I'm sorry, like it was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Paolo, it was fucking awful.
your mother's going to watch this.
Hi, mum. I just because it's such a great uplifting song, and it's so joyful with the drums
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And when he came out and he was like, "I got my pencil." I was like, what the hell's going on here? So yeah, the song he did Funk My Life Up, and I thought that was
That was
really good
unreal,
because
that.
that was exactly like the record.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't that his 3rd song in or something? Wasn't it?
yeah, it was really early
Yeah.
on, and I was just like, the first like 5 minutes was quite good because I think the first song he played was like a proper Zeppelin-y like
Yeah, it
proper
was.
thing. It was really cool.
The lighting stuff that he shows are wicked.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
Graphics were
cool.
fantastic.
I mean, the band were
Yeah.
mint. The band were
were,
great.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
didn't. There was no patter either.
Yeah. No,
Like-
that's true.
Like I think again, it wasn't for me. But
And
I'm
you
glad
wheeled the piano out for one song.
there was a bit as well. He was going to come out for his encore. It took him 10 minutes to come out for the
he
encore,
did, didn't he?
and that was weird.
Oh, really?
Like people were like, "Is it over?"
It
Is he?
was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Weird.
It's
Yeah.
that writer song, isn't he? That he did the end acoustic.
Mhm.
That was the encore, wasn't it?
Maybe he'd lost the stage.
Like I don't know why he turned into some kind of like he's just turned from like being really soulful to being into like acid house and like it's just fucking weird. Anyway,
enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed the
I
gig
enjoyed
anyway.
it.
So would you say that's your best gig?
It's definitely up there. That's what popped in my head first.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't
about
know,
yourself?
Well, this is funny. You can hate this, but I was actually saying the same thing because I mean I remember when we were there,
I thought it was
I
meant.
actually said, "This is like I don't think I ever understood music before I saw this." But
Right.
the reason is that I will say that is because I've never really listened to Paolo Nutini before. So
Right.
for me, seeing it,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not, I'm not comparing it to anything. I don't know what the record sounds
That's
like.
what- that's
I'm
exactly
just
what I was like
you know,
when I
yeah.
was- Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
just looking at it as a performance, as you know, musicianship, which was just amazing.
Sure, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and it's I don't know, it just made a really big impact on me. And most gigs, even like my favourite bands who I listen to over and over again and I've gone to see. And you know, they don't have the same impact.
Sure.
maybe because I know them and I've heard the songs already, but there's definitely something to it. I
The
think, with
element
that
of
performance.
surprise, kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair
That was
enough.
the best of gigs, like, isn't it? When you're not expecting it and then you're just blown away.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
when you want to hear how it's played properly and then it doesn't.
I'll tell you what was incredible at that festival though, Metronomy. At the
Yeah,
same
they were
festival, I was
sick.
just
Oh, I've heard of them.
I had to give them a mention because their performance was like to a click. Like not to a click, but you know,
It might have been.
It might have been to a click,
but
who
that
knows?
pianist or keyboardist, whatever. Like, did you see his hands? What he was doing?
Yeah, and he's doing that.
Have you heard of
how you
them?
doing
Metronomy.
Yeah,
There's about,
Metronomy.
like 5 or
yeah.
6 of them in it, and they kept switching. Like it seemed like they all like sang a few each. Like there was no
Yeah,
just
yeah.
main singer. I was like, these guys are so
That's
like
cool.
multi-talented.
it's
Yeah,
incredible. Like honestly,
let's have a look.
Yeah.
Mental performance.
yeah, they're sick.
Very
So I'd
cool.
heard a few of their songs before, and I just thought they were like okay.
Yeah.
But then seeing them live was actually like, oh my god, no,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
actually
yeah.
really good.
Nice one.
Awesome. Okay, if you could be on a lineup with 2 artists in history, who would it be?
Does it have to be like who we like?
Oh shit! Sorry, hang
Suit.
on, Harry. Sorry, I do apologise. Dead or alive?
They are the only options.
There we go. I always forget. Yeah, they could be dead or alive.
It's like Ant and Deck.
I know. Well, who are you, Stephen Mulhern?
Yeah, I'm yeah, I'll take that. Stephen Mulhern is a dude. I like Stephen Mulhern.
I think we got out of that better than didn't
Yeah. Anyway, lineup history. Who you want to be on with?
So is it meant to be like who we're similar to and would fit on a lineup with, or just who we really
to
like?
you.
Entirely up to you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Led Zeppelin. 'cause they're
Yeah.
really cool.
Fuck yeah.
And and I'm gonna say Connie Constance. I just really like her.
She's
She's
cool.
really cool.
Heard of her, yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a proper soulful voice, hasn't she?
Yeah, but in like an indie rock way.
Right.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like
That'd be
Linda
sick.
Bass.
Like, ask Connie Constance.
I know.
I know,
Led
that's so-
Zeppelin.
It doesn't really work very
Yeah, it's just a mad, mad bill.
Really like her.
Yeah.
We had someone on who picked was it Joe who picked? He picked Paul. Oh no, he was gonna do someone he really liked and then someone he really didn't like for some
Yes.
reason. And then he ended up.
That's an
Yeah.
odd.
He picked Daniel.
Yeah, he picked Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Oh, we've mentioned him again. He's gonna-
What colour are your toothbrushes?
Well,
Orange.
Orange.
Pink.
Pink.
yeah.
There you go, Daniel.
Yeah. And while we're at it.
And while we're at it.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Jack.
We shout out. We'll make Jack every week.
Yeah.
At this point, it's became like ritual, and to be
Yeah.
honest, I don't really know why we're still doing it. But love you,
Jack
Jack.
happy.
Yeah. He watches every week.
Also, I have a question from Joe Tracy, who something he wanted to ask us last week but didn't.
okay, this is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive. So he wanted to know if you could hear a song again for the first time, what song would you want it
That's
to
a
be?
great question,
Yeah.
Joe. That is a
Yeah,
great
that's a great
question.
question.
We're definitely adding that to the list of
Joe,
questions from now on. Thank you,
He
Joe.
also had an answer, but what his would be,
All right.
which was Catchy Coke Home by Flight, who I've never heard of before.
Oh,
is it
with a Y?
Flights? With
Like
a Y,
it's FLYT.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
great band.
that's
Great
it.
band.
They're really
Or Jackie and Wilson Hosier.
Yeah, Jackie.
Hmm.
I don't know Hosier, so I couldn't.
Been with rhythm and blues. Is that one? Yeah.
But anyway, those were his suggestions. So, Joe, we're going to answer them now. So we can do
Yeah.
this one as well because we've
Yeah,
not
we'll-
answered this
we'll
one
all do
before.
it.
I had mine when he messaged.
All right, you go first.
God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. I just think hearing
Nice
that
song.
again.
Yeah.
It was that good. I heard,
Mind me,
it
studio.
was that good. I heard myself.
Yeah, God Only Knows by the Beach Boys was the first thing. I
Wow,
think to hear
yes.
that again for the
Yeah.
first time would just be like that would blow my little mind.
No, totally.
I think mine would be Without You by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
a good
accept
one.
chicken
Or
with it.
Landslide would be a good one as well. Like you said, Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Joe, this is a great question.
I know. I actually don't know what mine would be.
I think with the Fleetwood Mac thing, it might be Dreams.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Classic.
Yeah, I think
Would you not
that's
want to hear a
mine.
Bruce Springsteen song again for the first time?
No, Dreams.
Like Thunder Road or something? It's like
There's too many songs.
that's a great. There is too many songs. We had to pick one. If I had a gun to your head, and we're not going to rule it out.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't. Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah. Okay, that's a
Oh,
good
that's
show.
a good tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like it anymore. So I'd like to unhear
That's
it. And
such a
then
Oh yeah, I
Look
hate
at
when
it.
that happens. I've got a playlist of songs that I don't want to do that to, and that I make sure to not
Yeah.
play too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good.
Yeah.
What about you, Sue?
It would be the No Quarter by Led Zeppelin, or which is such a banger, or Banquet Block Party. I can't really decide because the thing is, the first time I heard Banquet, I just lost my mind. That was like a new thing for me, you know. It was like a start of something new. Probably No Quarter though. I mean, it's just so good. Do you know the one?
Yeah, I know. I know the Zeppelin
Such a
tune. Yeah.
It's such a good tune. I don't know what the way they get that like organ sound it's like a raindrop.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
We'll play it.
Yeah. Great tune.
Did you pick one?
Yeah, Without You. Fleetwood Mac.
You did. That's a great question.
It's a great question.
I feel like I might have more answers, but we won't go into
We
that.
might come back to this.
We might come back to that. I'm sort of thinking American Girl as well, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
And I'm also sort of thinking
The whole of Sgt. Pepper's would be a good one. Just listen to it.
Hard Day's Night, because that's probably up
That's
there.
is that your? Oh no, that's not your favorite.
It's up
Beatles
there,
tune, is it?
easily top 3. Oh fuck me, this has opened up a can of worms. I'm also thinking there's an obscure Bryan Adams track called "Hearts on Fire."
Yes, that's a good song.
That I just think is really, really good. Run to You as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many. Joe, I just
We're going to
too
steal the
much.
question.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Did we finish the last question?
No, we're still going. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Did you say the two people you wanted to be on a lineup with?
Oh yeah. Oh God. Well, I mean.
What was
I
you
guess
said, Sarah? What
Zeppelin.
was it? Zeppelin.
Yeah,
And Connie Constance.
And Connie Constance.
Yeah, I mean, I
yeah.
could totally agree with that. But if I'm going to give another one, I mean, I love Block Party. They're like my favourite band. So I guess I'd have to say them. And then a band that would fit with them is the Maccabees. It's the same sort of era.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the Maccabees.
Yeah. So I guess them and they're two of my favourite bands. So I'd love to play with them.
Nice
Good
one.
answer. Good
Nice
answer. All right, your dream rig, musical rig, guitars,
God.
amps,
Gear.
I
gear.
was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah, man.
But I've never been a huge gear man, but you should see my pedal
This
board.
segment is sponsored by Guitar Guitar Newcastle.
You should see a picture of our pedal board.
Can this be arranged?
We'll get a sponsor from Guitar
Yeah.
Guitar.
Sponsor the Lime Tree Sessions.
I'll,
We'll
uh,
wait until you've been there a while, and then we'll just slip that in the conversation with the manager. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, I do a podcast, I can.
We'll do it from the shop.
That'd be great.
What a backdrop.
That'd be great. What was the fucking question? Your dream rig, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd play through like God.
His pedal
Yeah.
board is a very makeshift item.
You should see. Do you want to see a picture of it?
Go on, is it
Picture of
mental?
Oh, well, to be fair though, the picture I've
it's
got
just-
of it. I want to actually. look
It's
at
not
it.
even about the pedals, it's about what he's put them
Yeah.
on.
Is it a plank board?
No, it's a
It's just
Morrison's shelving unit.
Whoa, how'd you get
It's
that?
like, do you know,
Do you
no,
work
it's
at
like,
Morrison's?
you know what you dry
No, I
like
just
your
bought it, it's like
dishes
£5.
on when they're drying, like on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that.
It looks
Oh.
so.
Well, like a rack, sort of.
Yeah. The problem is, it looks like a
And one of the
bomb.
legs is off, so it's it doesn't even stand.
Oh, where is it?
It's
course
like
doesn't
someone
do it.
referred to it as not a pedal board, a pedal area. Because
Yeah.
some of them just slip off and they're on the floor. I
I've
don't know,
got
it's
to
kind
find
of
the picture
commendable, you
now.
can still play it.
Yeah, it's tough. You got to really wrap your ankle around it. I don't know if I can find that picture now. It's
Yeah, I
like.
don't know what that
Pedal
Oh, here it
area.
is. Look at that. Right.
I'm intrigued now.
This is a picture of me at a gig. Just zoom into like the bottom right of that. Right. You'll see it.
Have you not got the one where there's the
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
But on that one, it is tilted and all that. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Wow. You're going to have to send her a photo.
I was
of that
gonna
so
say,
we can put it on.
Send us that photo and we'll put it on screen so
Yeah,
everyone
no,
can
I'll
see
send
it.
it through. I'll send it through. Yeah, but, so that's my dream rig now. That's what I've got.
You've already got it.
Yeah.
Your dream rig is to upgrade to a plank of wood.
Yes,
Yeah.
that'd be good. That'd be good. To be fair, I think Tom, our bassist, might sell me a pedal board. That'd be good. But what I'd love to play through is like a twin reverb, and just like all Boss pedals. It's not like dream. I've never been like a rig guy, like a gear person per se, but would do like what I would need. I don't go too insane. Like everyone wants to play through I want to play through like a full stack ideally as well, just to but never gonna play a stage like that. But full stack would be sick.
Yeah.
as well, like a Marshall full stack.
Yeah. Well, guitar, hook you up. Yourself?
I'm really not a very geary person. What's the name of that amp that I keep saying that I really like? That if I could.
Blues Junior, Blues Deluxe. Well.
No, it's not called that. It's like
Oh, no,
Fender.
Hot Rod. You like the Hot Rod?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Guitar-wise, I don't know. Probably just a Fender Strat.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Beat a Strat.
Yeah.
Strap through a hot rod.
There you
Still
go.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
The dream. Put a tube screamer in there. Sorted. Right. And finally, for music questions, your favorite album of all time. You can't have more than one answer if it is easier.
Yeah.
Oh. Back to Black's gonna be up there.
That is a
Good answer.
Yeah.
Classic.
No skips on that album.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah, none. Oh, what's one? Oh, I really like I don't know if this is a bit of a room splitter, but Elbow, Seldom Seen Kid. Really love it.
I like it. I don't know
Is that
Elbows
with
work.
One Day Like This on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that-
That's
that's
the one song everyone
only
knows.
I
song
know,
that-
but the rest of them are all
I really
literally
like Elbow's
genius.
stuff.
They're so good.
It's
And
Guy,
they
he's
write-
called, isn't he?
Guy Garvey,
Guy
yeah.
Garvey,
He's
that's
got a
it,
very
yeah.
unique voice.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has. I
Always
love his
telling
voice,
Elbows
mate.
song.
I've served the guitarist a pint before as well in Manchester.
There you go.
I think they're all Manchester from there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're from there. Yeah.
The drummer was the drum teacher at Lipper where Sophie went.
Oh, really?
So Sophie got taught by the drummer for a little while.
Ah,
He ran like the drum lessons and
That's
stuff.
cool.
cool.
So,
What did you say yours?
for me, it would probably it would be like Nevermind or Bleach. You know, one
Yeah.
of them. Because I just love it as albums. You know.
Yeah.
I think they're just incredible. So I mean, probably Nevermind, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, the production value on that is like
Yeah.
insane for the
Yeah.
time, I think.
Yeah,
Butch
no,
Vig.
it's incredible. Yeah.
Unreal. Okay, we're gonna. These are quick fire questions, and we're gonna get through them quick because Jack really needs a piss. So let's rattle through these. If he'd be friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
Oh.
Hermione Potter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Lemony Snicket.
Who?
Lemony Snicket. You know Lemony Snicket in a series of unfortunate
Yeah.
events? Yeah.
Series of
I
Unfortunate.
can't say
Is
I've
that-
ever seen that. Have you?
Is that
Oh.
with Jim
I've not
Carrey?
seen it, but I know who you mean.
Is it?
Jim Carrey in it.
I don't know.
I
I've
think
read the
I-
books though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but there is
There's
like
a Netflix series, isn't there?
Is there? Maybe.
I think so.
God.
Is that our first person from a book we've had? Sophie will be happy.
Sophie would be very happy. Okay, if you could get a tattoo today, what would it be?
Probably of do you know, like a line drawing of The Kiss by Gustav Klimt painting. All right.
Not aware of that one.
Just because it's been on like my
We're not
my
cultured enough for this.
no, it's just been on my parents' like wall like my whole life. And I feel like I remember looking at it as a kid. Now I look at it. Now I'm old. And I look at it in
Yeah.
a different way. I just think it'd be cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yourself?
I'd get a fist like that.
All right. Like the emoji.
First thing that goes.
Bring in the tattoo artist.
Yeah, here we go. So you could fist bump people without even.
Yeah, you can
there
do
you
that.
go.
Or you could like shoulder people. Like.
Okay, your favorite movie?
Oh, The Revenant.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've still not seen The
brilliant
No,
Revenant.
I've not seen it either.
Brilliant.
No.
It's such a good film. It's such a good film.
nice
Honestly, the like determination, perseverance that he shows to do that.
Because he eventually won a reward for that, doesn't he?
I think he got his first Oscar.
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, he did,
Or,
didn't
or his
he?
only Oscar.
Yeah.
And deservedly. So yeah, really good.
Nice one.
I can never decide about this.
You can have two if it's easier.
I'm gonna say Billy Elliot. Just really like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Got to rep the north.
Okay, your favorite game? This could be video game, board game, game on your phone.
Skyrim. I've played.
Yes!
Yeah.
We had
I mean, this is the
same
thing.
one.
Yeah, sick. Come on.
Yeah, you are.
Skyrim gang.
You see, you could have elbowed you there for his tattoos.
Sharp as a razor.
What a
Yeah,
game.
I've not played many games, but that's like
It's up
one
there.
that I have played and loved. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so cozy.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
That's a great way to describe it.
It's such a cozy game.
Yeah.
It is, you just sit and play.
Yeah.
You play. I could play through many this unsociable hour on Skyrim.
Yeah, no, exactly. I definitely have done. Definitely.
Oh, I'm really not a game person. Maybe
Board
like-
games, perhaps.
Scrabble,
Maybe-
Sudo,
Monopoly.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Hangman.
Wii Sports. Like,
Yes.
what's the one? Wakeboarding.
Oh, right.
Great answer.
Yeah. So it's such an underrated game, the Wii Sports. Like,
It is. That's the best
Oh,
one.
they're
there.
wicked.
Unreal.
And finally, what would you like your first dance at your wedding to be?
Bloody hell.
Oh,
First dance. Oh, right.
like the song.
Yeah.
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 Would it be dancey though?
You're the second person to think
I
that.
was just gonna say that.
Somebody like was it?
It was Joe, wasn't it?
Was
Last
it Joe
week?
or was it
Yeah,
Kenny?
it was Joe.
It was Joe. He was like, "What do you mean? What dance? Like, as in like
Like
you
we're
know,
doing Argentinian tango.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
I mean the song. I should clarify
That
that.
would be
What
cool.
song
Yeah.
would you like to be the first dance? Like you went.
That would be so cool.
That would be great.
I'm not gonna say anything slow. I feel like upbeat would be more.
Yeah.
I don't like
The
the,
Benny
idea
Hill
of it being
theme.
slow. Yeah.
Something like Aphex Twin, I think.
I love to boogie. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
yeah, that's a shout.
Keen will be happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, never too much. Luther Vandross.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Come on.
that was on my
Madding
parents'
wedding.
wedding
Oh, yeah.
video.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be sick.
That is a good song.
Unreal. Imagine that first dance.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that is a
dun.
good idea. Actually.
That would be so cool.
And
Everyone would get up.
Yeah,
without
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
So
That's
good.
a,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
good.
great choice, that.
There you go.
Good choices.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This has
Thanks for having
been
us.
absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
The best quiz we've done.
Yeah.
Some fantastic
Some of us
answers.
would have a different opinion on that, but there you go.
The best quiz, I would say.
Can I blame Scott?
What's
Can
that?
I blame Scott?
Oh, it's 100% his fault.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott. We're going to hear some of your tunes in a second at the end of this podcast. Like I say, the full version of what you're hearing at the end will be on tomorrow on the channel. But all that is left for me to say is that thank you very much for watching and listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease,
Scott Charlton.
and Sarah and Fez.
When you wake up, baby, no need to call me. I've been gone for days now. Same reflection, but I'm changed now. Can't stop my drifting.